Going to see a little bit of a story with David Wallace, who is an amazing inventor. It's sort of like New Inventors meets reality. He designs unusual things out of everyday objects. So we're going to have a little bit of a look-see at him now.
Hello. I used to be a mechanic in a former life, that is before my accident 25 years ago, and I do some lectures at the uni at the OT school, and I tell them that that just means that I've got a brain wired to solve problems. And so I understand tools, and so when I had my accident, I saw that I needed different things and apparatus, devices to help me to do life, and these became my life tools. It's the everyday thing that you need these kludgers for. So, it could be one of these, mouse sticks, I think, to Mickey Mouse earphones, to, light switches modified to, I don't know, hacking whatever you want to make it work. I don't think of myself as disabled. That probably sounds weird, but, I don't go around thinking every day or, all day sort of thinking, I'm disabled. I just, do what you got to do through everyday life. I'm a guy who does stuff. Living with disabilities, you can often be isolated, socially isolated for different reasons and to different degrees. So I think the potential of technology to connect people, and then people connected can, it enhances your life. And so I think that's its ultimate potential in technology. But then again, you've got lots of everything in between. A mobile phone hanging around your neck, like mine does, which enables me to take notes or do whatever with a pen, held in my mouth. To say a computer environment can control at home from a computer, but to me, I still think the basis of it all is, or the actual pinnacle of all of it is to, enhance your life, which the top of it to me is about connecting to people and interacting and things like that. But we are people who are living with a disability. We're not people suffering from a disability or, bound to wheelchairs. My wheelchair's a liberating thing. It's not a binding thing. I think that we need to change the attitude that somehow we are sick, to the fact that we are just living with some things which get in the way of that, if that makes sense. And I suppose, that comes from some sort of long history of where, people with disability were shut away in institutions or asylums or what have you, and I suppose it's coming out of that medical model, into a social model where we're just, like I say, I'm just a bloke who happens to have a disability, I suppose I have seen some changes, some positive things in terms of inclusion, especially in school. So I think in the inclusion of kids who, living with disability, out in school and stuff, that it's becoming more an everyday sort of part of life, just as, pushers and mothers with children are everyday part of life, that, and a pram is a wheeled device that's sort of part of life you see everywhere, that wheelchairs need to become like that. What I'm on about with Lifekludger is the fact that again, some of the things need modifying, it's not straight, you grab something and it works, and we're all individuals, but part of, what I see Lifekludger is doing is just growing this ecosystem where, there's a huge group of people out there that make things and pull things apart just for the fun of it, called makers, and all around the world, get on the net, you see them everywhere. And I sort of would like to grow some sort of ecosystem where you can join up these people who make things for fun and the people that need things for life, and that's sort of what the dream is. Bye.